Okay. Okay. Basically, I just scanned a bunch of images. I think like 60 something, uh, which is a small portion of all the sketches I've done in relation to, uh, well, not necessarily just Chronicle Destiny, but Crystal Destiny and essentially the entire Destiny saga thing whatsoever. Uh, uh, but whatever. Uh, One thing is that basically I have, yeah, a massive amount of sketches, and they have a loose organization of basically the uh, species of the character that's in it, right? In this case, is a discom. That's what these guys are called. The entire species. Um, and if there's some sketches have more than one species in the page, and whatever is on the leftmost uh, character, whatever that species is, that's where the folder that I place it on. So I just grab one of the folders and scan all the pages there. And there's one that is very, very massive. That's gonna probably at the end gonna be the last one. So I decided to do one of the smaller ones, the discount folder, um, which is this guy. Well, yeah, this guy is one of the discounts. This was drawn by another individual, not by me, and actually it is based on this drawing, I think. Um, Basically, yeah, I just asked him, can you draw basically this and however you want to draw it, and so he drew it like this. Probably will have to like adjust the contrast and everything. But yeah, there's another character. This one is a female discom. Eventually, there's gonna be some drawings that have both male and female, like this one. This one is mostly to show off their basic armor. One thing about the discom, especially where I got that name from, discom is a uh, military organizational unit, division support command, and I use that as the name of this group of people. Being one prominent thing about them is that they are highly militarized, and their military style is stylized towards the U.S. military, and their armor basically looks like flag vests, basically. Anyway, this is just a small one. Yeah, and there's an unfinished one. One thing is that this one was going to. There's various forms of how their clothing is said. Like the previous ones, there were with their armor. This was gonna be what I call basically the barrack style clothing. Uh, it's basically their garrison clothing, which is another style, but worn more loosely. This one, like I said, there's some that have different species on them. This one has a here on the right. But on the left is a discom, an incomplete discom, and so the mahir is also incomplete. But like I said, whatever's on the left, that's where it gets filed into. A couple more discom incomplete sketches. A discom and a mahir. One thing, there are going to be a lot of pairs, kind of like this, not just with the discom, but or the mahir, but with all the other ones. And like the discom are gonna be paired with mahir a lot, being that they are the counterparts. Earth created the discom and water created the mahir. And basically, just simply from the how earth and water are related, the entire population of the discom and the mahir are related as well, kind of. And this one is, again, this barrack style clothing. One of the main thing is that they wear the man, I know there's a technical term, but I've forgotten. Let's say jacket, right? Their coat, whatever they wear it on their tied around their hips, rather than actually wearing them. Their pants are not tucked into their boots. Basically, yeah, that's the more or less the garrison style. It's not as neat as, I mean, the barrack style, which is not as neat as the garrison style, which probably is gonna show up a little bit later. Now this one is a discom wearing a colonial style. No, not colonial. Commoner style clothing, which it's not necessarily part of the discom culture. As a matter of fact, that there's a lot of different people that wear commoner style. I mean, it's called commoner for a reason, because commoners wear it. This one a female discom wearing a commoner style. Here we have 3 discoms. These are actually for the characters for the story of Medi. You have Pel, Alaya, and Jessel. And they are all wearing commoner style. And yeah, basically. This is the grandmother, the father, and the son, basically. This, again, it has 2 of them. And they're both, again, for the story of Medi. A discom and a lore. And they're both wearing, actually, a what's called a lord style Murai clothing. The one thing, the labor style Murai clothing wasn't designed at this point, so I don't know if I'm gonna keep these 2 characters with this clothing or change it. They're supposed to be like servants of a mansion. So I don't know if there's just still keep the lord style clothing, or should I change them to labor style clothing. Probably like just keep them as lord style and create a variant for servants, while the lord style keeps the fancier one. The rich people keep a fancier version. Again, a discom with their armor, basically their infantry armor clothing. Over here we have 3 a discom, a lore, and a mahir. Though the mahir is incomplete. Um, yeah, a male discom, um, a female discom. They're both wearing their armor. Another male discom wearing the armor. And this one is an older, an old drawing, I guess, but it does show off the kind of clothing style. This is the wait. Yeah, I forgot. It doesn't show it on this. Whatever. This one is the barrack style, garrison style, uh, infantry, and I guess I was gonna add a ceremonial style over here, but didn't actually happen. To kind of mimic the like the dress uniforms of the U.S. military, basically. This one is a set of characters for a story. Though I've changed these characters a bit. They're no longer like this. Maybe I'm gonna keep this set of characters alongside the new set. But well, over here we have a, like I said, the leftmost character is a discom, so it gets filed under discom. Here, this one is a Mirai. What's it called? In Arya, Mirai, Arya, and Arya. This is an old drawing of a female discom. Though the character still exists, but it's been redesigned a little bit. This one, a male and female discom with a garrison clothing, and 2 children, male and female. Though this is an old drawing. Right now, the whether they're old or new, they're kind of mixed. So like again, this one is also an old drawing. So maybe I should have filed it under Zeur, since actually the leftmost character is the Zeur, and not the discom that's riding on top of it. But yeah, this is an old drawing, and especially the Zeur has been greatly, well, yeah, it's been redesigned from this, and so has been the discom, having an older style of their clothing. This one again is a male discom, Grunt 2nd class, supply distribution specialist. The green is basically their armor, but sort of. This is something, and this is a very old version of how the discoms were going to be. And as you can see, the weapons, and this one is a knife. Well, in previous ones, if I showed a weapon, is this rifle looking thingy. Okay, this one has a rifle looking thing. come on. Why is it taking so long? Did it freeze? I got such a simple program freeze. Okay, whatever. Let's see how many are there. 65. Oh wait, I have it on. Just the other one looks better. Open with photos. See again the rifle stealth weapon. Where was I? Okay, I'm close to where it was. Being that each species has their own preferred weapon, and at this point it was the knife, then I decided to change it to a rifle. Again, the old version, and basically yeah, a male discom. Now okay, this one I was trying to do the ceremonial, but well, more like the officer. There we go, officer. The officer style clothing. Something. A female discom. A male discom. The face of a male discom, probably. Okay, again, this one is for the story of Medi. It's a male discom wearing commoner style clothing. He's just driving a cart. That's it. This one I just a bit more realistic, I guess. This one is supposed to be a discom, and this one is supposed to be an Aetha. But whatever. Again, trying to be a bit more realistic, that this one is way worse than this. A male discom and a lore. Another male discom. Okay. And actually, okay, again, this one has a infantry style clothing. This one has a heavy infantry style clothing. This one has a the barrack style, but also it can be also viewed as an exile style clothing. And I guess I didn't get to draw whatever this one was supposed to be. Again, with a garrison style, and these are the old variants and old drawings of a discom, Mahir, Sewer, and Minka. And like one of the main differences between the on the Mahir is this head fin, I guess, is completely different now. And of course the Sewer are way bigger than this. Okay, these are a female and male discom. I guess in this when I drew this, they were being called rogs instead. rather than Discom. Well, these are Discom weapons. This one was what was in the back of the other one, but this one is definitely a Duga, not a Discom. And I guess this was going to be the same character as before, Saldra Black. I mean, Black Saldra. Again, a bit realistic. This one was supposed to be a Discom, and up here a Mort. Another Discom, incomplete. And I guess this is trying to make the ranks for the Discom. A female and a male Discom. A male Discom, a male lore, female Arya, and I believe it's a female. Yeah, it is a female. What's it called? Mahir. A male and female Discom. Okay, one thing. There's some. A couple like physical distinctions between the male and female, more than I guess a regular human. For one thing is the ears. The style of the ears are different. The ears for the males are kind of thick and furry, more closer to a bear style ears than would be a mouse. Well, a female has more like mouse-like ears. They're thinner and not as furry as a male's. And another variant is their tail. The tail of a male is shorter and thicker, while the female is longer and thinner. Another thing is the color of their coats. For the female, they tend to be lighter, and the males tend to be darker. Okay, this one is a scene of Chronicle Destiny. Spoilers. Of Yol and Marie. Yeah, there's one thing that can happen in Yol's story. And well, yeah, this is very, very light, but it's the same scene. Right here is the Yol's face, right, just like over here. Here's the hand and the arm, and yeah, you can not even see the body of Marie. A female Discom again. Black Saldra again. Well, yeah. Okay, this one is meant to be like, what would their armor be in a futuristic sense? Again, basically future armor, and their normal armor, or current modern, I don't know, something like that. This again is for Chronicle Destiny, with Yol, Dom, and Marie over here. A male Discom wearing commoner clothing. Male Discom. I believe this was supposed to be Yol, and a Discom weapon. Yeah, they're based on rifles. Like I said, they're military. An old variant of the Discom. I guess at this point they were called Rogs. And I think that's the last of it. Yep. That's all the artwork that's on the discount folder that I have in a set of folders that are over here. And this one is one of the smallest, not the smallest one, but one of the smallest. Anyway, it's nice to see the old drawing stuff. And these are the ones on loose sketch paper, not the ones that I have on sketchbooks. See, like even over here, she has thinner ears while they have thicker ears, and she has a thin tail while the two males have thicker tails. Same thing. Another thing, they're a four-fingered race, I guess. This is actually a more modern, current design of the discom. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this. Basically just gonna be maybe take one day and scan one of the folders, being that this one is now complete. And hopefully one day I'll have all my drawings scanned, and I be most likely gonna be posting them up at DeviantArt. And yeah, that's about it.